Hey everyone, it's Bob Crossan. I'm the editorial director for the Endeavor Business Media Water Group. I'm here with Matthew Pine. He is the current COO of Xylem, but will be the CEO come January. Congratulations on this future appointment of yours, first and foremost. Could you talk to us a little bit about how you're handling that transition and what this means for your customers at this time?
Yeah, I can. Like I said to the board and to Patrick Decker, our current CEO, I think one of the things that's really helped me in the transition is that we created a COO role. And it's I talk all the time to investors, it's very different when you go from a segment president role to a CEO role. There's so much to learn, and there's so many different aspects of work that you just don't have, you're not, you just don't have the time, and you're not really focused on those things. So having this year to be in the COO role, kind of getting one foot into the CEO chair has been very helpful for me, not only from a development standpoint, but also giving me confidence and momentum as I head into the role. So, that's been very positive. I think from a customer point of view, I'm somebody that, I always talk about customer centricity. Everything starts with the customer, and it probably comes from a very heavy marketing background and product development background. And so I think our customers are going to get somebody that's passionate about customers, that really wants to start with not only customers, but all stakeholders, and work back and make sure we're hearing them and listening and deploying our capital in the way that's going to solve their biggest pain points.
Yeah, so this is one of the big news things this year was the CEO transition, but you also had your acquisition of Evoqua at the beginning of the year. It was another big splash. How are things looking with that now? I know that you've done a lot of transition work, and what does business opportunity look like in the future? What does this mean for that combination of companies?
Look, the always question is kind of leering around the corner, what's going to go wrong? And that's quite frankly what I keep looking for, because things have gone, relatively pretty darn good. And I've been spun, I've been sold, I've been through these things before, and I would say we're off to a really good start. And we've got 4 guiding principles that we talk about during the transition that I'll just tee up really quickly. Number 1 is keep people focused on delivering 2023. Because we're going to create a lot of value if we just deliver on our commitments to our customers and to our communities. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the value capture of the combination. Number 1, the cost synergies kind of pay for the deal. That's not why we did it. It does create value, but the real value is created in the revenue synergies and really the platform of the 2 companies coming together. And so that's where we're really focused and leaning in on, leveraging a couple of areas. One is our utilities. Now we can bring 80 to 90% of content in a wastewater or a clean water utility plant to the customer. So that's a big deal. Our customers more and more are looking for solutions. Same thing on the industrial side. We can bring solutions to our customers in a more holistic fashion. And then thirdly, there's a real big opportunity to expand internationally in the business, where the legacy business had been more North America centric, rightly so. A lot of the companies haven't outsourced their water on the industrial side, and so we want to follow some of the big names, the big kind of top 20, 30 customers internationally. And it's going to provide a lot of opportunity. And Xylem kind of has that platform. We're in 150 countries to be able to do that and make that jump. So that's really what we're excited about on the revenue synergy side. But the last 2 things I'd comment on is more the softer side. It's around talent and culture. And a lot of times when you bring companies together, a lot of people don't focus on those 2 pieces. And I think Patrick Decker set the tone well early on that this is not a takeover. This is a combination of 2 great companies that are mission and purpose driven, and really taking the best of both cultures and actually selecting the best talent to put on the field. It has nothing to do with where you came from, but who's best fit to go execute in a role. It's been very purposeful and intentional, and I think that's really helped with the transition.
So we're here at WEFTEC too right now. So what are some of the things that you've seen? What are some trends that you're noticing of like, this is a very, very good opportunity for us now that we're combined?
I think in general, we have opportunities that we're working on that I just kind of mentioned a few areas, but I think one of the things I pick up here is that there's so many great solutions that are being commercialized today by lots of companies that are here. They're all great companies. And I think those are great, but really what we're focused on, I think what more importantly our customers are more of a subset of our customers more broadly are wanting to focus on is solutions. So instead of kind of bespoke single applications or solutions, they're looking for more of an integrated offering. And that's really the power of what Xylem is, because it really, we focus on solutions across the broader value chain, but now with Evoqua coming in, it really even takes that to a different level. And so, we're the largest, pure play water company in the world now. And we believe we have a great platform to solve our customers' biggest pain points.
Yeah.
And so really bringing those solutions together in an integrated way, I think, is really what people are looking for in the future.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time. Do you have any final thoughts for other professionals in the industry? Like I said, it's been a big year for Xylem. Are there any parting words for them?
I think, listen, the utility professionals, they're civil servants, they're doing incredible work. It's a thankless job a lot of times. So first of all, I thank them. The thing I would say is, this is a great industry. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of problems out there that need to be solved around water. But this is a great industry to be able to go solve those problems. And I think one of the things we need to do a better job, us as an OEM in the space, as well as utilities and leaders all around, is bring talent into the industry. With a lot of the technology that we have today, really marketing that technology, I think will draw a lot of talent into this space. And other industries are facing a labor challenge and shortage, but I think we need to go on offense and market ourselves and our industry in a much better way.
Yeah, couldn't agree more with that. I think we got to focus on the future of the workforce. It seems to be like the number one problem a lot of utilities are talking about these days.
Completely agree. It's one of the biggest pain points I hear.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks so much, Matthew. I appreciate your time.
I appreciate it.
For everyone who's watching, check out our video description below. We'll have some more information about WEFTEC and some other videos that you can watch.